What's up, everybody? VeVe Investments, and today we are going to be talking about some more of these upcoming Comic-Con drops. So, what we have to talk about today is going to be the Choices drop by Jermaine Rogers, and what they announced yesterday, which will be the Mondo drop yesterday. So we'll go over them real quick. So to my understanding, this Mondo is a company that's they deal in making alternative movie posters. So rather than just the kind of, I feel like their movie posters most of the time they're like kind of lame, kind of generic. These guys go for versions of those posters that are less generic and more really compelling to look at. Like this one especially, this Back to the Future one. I mean, I love the artwork on this. Like if you just look at it, the colors on it are so clean. I love the decision to make this bold white line all the way through the whole picture. I think that just really the sharp colors and the whites really make it look really beautiful. Honestly, it's got that vaporwave color going on. I'm a big fan of this. I only saw Back to the Future a couple months ago when the DeLorean dropped, but like it's even got the Thunderbolt going straight to the what was it, like a library or something like that in the movie? I don't fully remember. But I really think this is a great piece. And I think the other pieces, they're going to be Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. I never watched Bogus Journey. I remember when I was in I think 6th grade it was? I think 6th grade, maybe 5th, but I think 6th. They had, in school they did a Secret Santa, and I don't remember what I gave as the gift for the Secret Santa, but I remember I received Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, the movie, as my Secret Santa gift. I watched the movie. It didn't really stand out to me. I don't have any memories of the movie other than getting it for that Secret Santa, but I mean, even that alone, for me, it's like slightly nostalgic. I wasn't really born in the day and age where Back to the Future and the Bill and Ted series, these were like pretty impactful movies at some point. So I think these are pretty legit. Now, as far as the editions, we got 1989, we got 1991, and we got 1985. And actually, that's the first time I'm really looking at this. I don't know for sure, but I'd be willing. Let me actually search that up real quick. I kind of think that's when these movies came out. Maybe. Let's see. Bill and Ted, Excellent Adventure. Release date. Let's see. Bill and Ted came out in 1989. Yeah. So I am willing to bet. I'm fairly certain Back to the Future came out in 1985. So I think the edition numbers are actually the release year as well, which that's pretty cool. And once again, these are all going to be Comic-Con exclusives. The Comic-Con exclusive tag having that CE on your collectible rather than it being FE or FA, having that CE, that's valuable. That's straight value. So for these Mondo ones, 65, 65, 65. I think it's safe to say most people are going to be going for the Back to the Future one. I think that's going to go out the most. And then I'm going to guess the Bogus Journey one is going to be the one to sell out the slowest. They're all going to sell out immediately, so that's not much to worry about. But the reason I think that, and this is purely my own speculation, if you're going to be going for a Bill and Ted one, you probably want to go for the original movie, not the second one. I personally like the colors of blue over red, but I know there are some people who disagree. So that's something that's worth ignoring. It's really just my own opinions. But yeah, I think since we already have the DeLorean on on the VeVe app, I think most of the VeVe OGs are going to be looking to get this piece. It's also just, let's be real, it's the nicest looking one. Somebody also pointed out that the Back to the Future one is the only one by Tom Whalen. I might be pronouncing that wrong. It's the only one by Tom Whalen. The other ones are by Matt Ryan Tobin. Or the other two are by Matt Ryan Tobin. So yeah, we got there, and we also have right here Matt Ryan Tobin. So the sheer fact that this artist is being used twice, the Matt Ryan Tobin is going to get 2 drops, and Tom Whalen is only getting 1 drop. This Tom Whalen one, combined with the fact that it being the Back to the Future one, this is the value one. This is the big hitter. But all of these are going to be excellent to have in the long run. These are the first alternative movie posters we're getting on VeVe. And dude, imagine if just by owning this, right? Let's say you own the Bill and Ted, or you own Back to the Future. What if you can hang this up in your VeVe house, and then somebody can come, and because you have this, they can watch the feature-length Back to the Future film in your house, in your VeVe house. What if owning that movie poster is what gives you the ability to do that? Because remember, they've said they see themselves as the Netflix of NFTs. This is something that VeVe said. So, and they've also said that they want VeVe to be more than just that, and they want people to come for experiences. Well, what's a better experience than watching a movie in the comfort of your own home, or in the comfort of somebody else's home? So that's what I'm thinking about as far as these go. Now let's get into the one that I'm like, dude, I love this drop. I've never heard of this artist before. Where Jermaine Rogers. I've never heard of Jermaine Rogers before, but I'm immediately a Jermaine Rogers fan. I love these. So we got the choices drop, the choices set. We got the common choice, the protector. We got the uncommon, the assassin. We got the night watch being the rare, and we got that ultra rare hunter. The hunter's gonna be dressed only in camo. Dude, these are hilarious. These are absolutely hilarious. I love the beady red eyes on them all. This is the only one without the beady red eyes. The assassin has straight up blood on the knife, dude. Like, this guy is doing work. There are some theories that the backstab and Smork and Labbit, there are some theories that these are the guys that backstabbed the Smork and Labbit. That this, I don't know, man. Maybe it's a similar looking knife. Yeah, I really like these. Again, these are gonna be tough to get. 2,222 for the common. Gonna be dropping at $40. You got 1666 at 50. You got 1111 at 70, and then you got 888 at 90, which I believe this is actually the same stats as the Smork and Labbit. I think that one also had 888 and 90. Dude, these are gonna be tough to get for sure. My tactic with these really low mint ultra rares, I haven't been going for them usually. I think there's too much competition for them, so I tend to skip them. I mean, there's so much value if you can get them, but what's got my eye is the Night Watch. Straight up, I think Night Watch looks the best. The Night Watch looks the best. Might want to go for the Assassin purely because I have a really low mint Smork and Red Labbit, so the Assassin would go really nicely with that low mint Smork and Red. I have the 58 mint Smork and Red Labbit, so I think this would match that really well. And then you got the Protector, which when I was little, when I was born actually, I got my parents got me like a stuffed bunny, and I named him Super Bunny. And the Protector looks just like my bunny. The only difference is the eyes are red instead of blue, and I mean it doesn't look exactly the same, but it's so nostalgic for me. It really reminds me of that stuffed animal I had growing up. I still have it growing as well. But yeah, dude, it's really funny for me. This is honestly, even though I've never seen this piece before, I've never heard of this artist, the Protector is genuinely nostalgic for me. So I really like this piece, and at the very least I gotta be walking away from this drop with the Protector. If I end up not being able to get anything on the actual drop, I'm probably gonna have to look in that aftermarket, look at the Protector. Hopefully I can scoop one up for like $100 is what I'm thinking they might be going for if you don't get it on market. And dude, if you're able to, there might be some deals. So there might be some people who get these and don't realize what they have. And they might just try to make a quick flip. They see this Assassin, they're like, yeah, I'll take 100 for it. They see this Night Watch, they're like, yeah, give me 125 for it. Dude, if you can scoop some of those up, it's tough because you have to figure out how you're going to be managing your gems for the whole weekend. We already have 3 drops, each one vying for your attention, vying for your gems. Like this one, you can easily drop like 50 on this to 100 on this. Let's say 100, and then if you want to get one on the secondary, you might be spending like 250 on that, maybe a little more. You already have the Cthulhu's that are going for 50 each, and then you got these that are going for 65, and there's no way we're not going to be getting a Marvel drop. They haven't announced it yet, but I refuse to believe Marvel will not be doing something. They might be doing another $90. There might be like What if they do? I'm thinking they're gonna do Spider-Man. That's what I'm kind of hoping for in my mind. Is I think they're gonna do Spider-Man or one of the Avengers. But if they did Superman for 50, or like if you look at the price of the black and whites, you're gonna have to have your gems prepared for the week, and it's gonna be tough. These are gonna be pricey, and I'm honestly like, I've been thinking I already have sold a handful of like some old Magic cards that I had that are just sitting around. I got them to collect, and for other reasons I've had my cards. I'm sitting on like a few boxes of like Modern Horizons in the attic. I'm probably gonna have to sell some of those just so that I can make sure I can keep up with this drop. I saw a video by Traps Wellington today. It was a really funny video. He was talking about all the things he's looking to sell. He's looking to sell some ibuprofen. He's looking to sell some weight training classes and some other stuff. He's trying to get those gems for this. And I'm telling you guys, you gotta get your gems for this. This is such an important drop. It's Comic-Con exclusive. The first Comic-Con exclusive drop ever on VeVe. Comic-Con exclusives in general, for whatever, are generally very expensive after Comic-Con. Like, you look at Magic the Gathering, they did all the San Diego Comic-Con, they did the Shadow Planeswalkers, I forget what they were called, but those were always like 2-3x after the event. And now, I bet if you look at them now, they're even more. So seriously, guys, figure out what you're gonna do. Don't sleep on this drop. Please don't. I shouldn't say please don't sleep on this, because honestly, please sleep on this so that I have better odds of getting my drop. If you don't want it, let me get it. Like, these are legit, beyond legit. And that's all I gotta say today. Thank y'all for joining me, and have a great one.